Hello, Olo again, man. Nuggets of wisdom coming out to you again. One of my mind shift series. My topic today: why you should be obsessed with yourself. Let's talk about it. Welcome back. While you please like, share, hit the notification bell for new content. Help a brother out. Please smash that subscription button and let's share this video so other people can look into the content. Let's get into it. About 85% of human beings naturally are selfish. They're self-centered. It's all about them. They like hearing their own voice. They like telling you about what they have. Everybody talks about who they are, what they're becoming. It's more like a self-absorbed, crazy attitude. And just because of that, these kind of folks believe that everybody is that way. So there are a few of us. There's a few good men and women who will give you the clothes on their back, who will leave you, who will deplete themselves. They'd rather be cold and make other people warm. They'd rather go a little bit low on the money and give you their money. They give you love, they give you emotions, they give you time, they support you in everything you do, and they don't know better. It just comes naturally to them. It's not a fight, it's not an argument, it's just what they do. But I found out that the world don't like those kind of people. They want to take them for a ride, disrespect them, walk all over them. And they don't know better because they're used to giving everything out. They're used to helping everybody at the own detriment of their own selves. They're used to doing this all the time. I'm not talking to you, selfish person. No disrespect. I'm not talking to you, self-absorbed person. I'm not talking to those people who want to just hear their voices, hear what they do, hear their achievement, talk about their pedigree, talk about the degrees, how many degrees they have, how much money they made last month, how much money they made last year, what kind of vacation they went on to. I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the feel-good men and women who has been taken advantage of. I'm talking to those feel-good men and women who has given everything, every emotion, every ounce of them has been given out to the next person. I'm talking to you. It is time to be obsessed with yourself. I know obsessed is like a heavy word. Obsessed looks a little bit evil. But if you've been doing something for so long, it's just like somebody who's been on drugs. You gotta go cold talking. You can't do this halfway. You can't tap around it. You can't just say, oh, I'm just gonna do this because no, I'll give him a little bit more. I'll do this. No. You gotta be obsessed with yourself. Does not mean that you're giving this. In other words, you've gone overboard. In other words, you've done too much. So it's high time, right? I'm not even going to say you go balance. You have to go to some kind of extreme first before you can come back in the middle. But for right now, you got to be radical in this approach. You have to be deliberate. You have to be, it's all about you now. It is you time. You have to be obsessed with yourself. You can't no longer keep on doing that again. The folks know you. Have you heard the saying? Takers know how to locate givers. And they know how to take everything else and never give back. And when there's no reciprocity, there's depth. If I'm pouring into your cup and you no longer pour in my cup, it gets empty. That's why at some point we cannot be depleted financially, spiritually, physically. Some people have died in the process of being codependent or giving all their stuff to everybody. So my question to you, although I've always been this way, it's all I know. Then you come this ridiculous like, oh, it's better to give than receive. No. You also have to be in the notion of understanding that you're supposed to receive too. You have to be in the understanding that you have to, it's like currency. It has to go over and over again. As I give, I receive. As I give, I receive, and I receive back. And you should not be angry. You should not be upset for receiving. Man, I've been around. I've seen this a lot. I know a lot of people. Not a lot of people, but I know enough people who are this way. I did months ago. I did a video called "Self-Love is Not Selfish." But sometimes you have to take this self-love to a whole new level, because you tiptoeing around the issue has not worked so far. Something has to change. Something has to shift. You can't keep on doing the same thing and expect different results. It's insanity. As I said before, it is time for you to be obsessed with yourself. So let me give you 3 takeaways very quickly. First of all, you have to put yourself on the list. And I don't mean just put yourself on the list. You're now a brand. You're now a brand. You all these companies that we buy stuff for, they are names of families. You're a one-person brand. The world don't know you yet, but that's who you are. Number 2, you have to have, I'm going to take this from brother Soul. You got to have an alter ego. And for folks who has always been givers, and then they say, oh, why you should have an ego? No, that's not what's supposed to be. No, you got to have say, okay, when I'm doing this, this is who I am. When I'm doing that, this is who I am. You have to get to that point. You have to build those imaginary things in your mind. If you want to go to war, you got to have a war mode. It can't just going to happen like, oh, willy-nilly. Your mindset has to be a warrior mindset. Look at those people. It might be somebody who hurt you in the past. You're not going to physically go beat them up. You're going to have a picture of that in your mind, and you have to be obsessed with yourself in whatever you want to do. I tell you what I used to do. When I was in Jersey, I used to go to, there used to be a place called CKO Kickboxing. Okay? And we used to have a 5-minute or 2-minute drill that we just hit the bag. So when I'm angry, I have somebody's name in my mind, and I don't say that for everybody. I have somebody's name in my mind. And I say, okay, you're gonna kick the bag for 1 minute. Every time I'm kicking, in my mind, I'm kicking that person or whatever they represent. And that may sound or look a little bit very militant. That's what life entails. Nobody's giving you anything. You better believe that. So you have to be militant. So first of all, you have to become a brand, a one-man brand or one-woman brand. Number 2, you have to have an alter ego. Number 3, you have to have a resolve. What's the resolve? I've let myself down. I will no longer do that for myself again. Period. I'm going to have a resolve. I'm going to do everything in my power by His grace. And if you have to pray. You have to believe in God. If you believed in God before, believe in God now. But now it's time to go to war. You cede up territory. It is time to take back territory. It is time to be obsessed with yourself. It's always game, man. Nuggets of wisdom. Like, share, hit the notification bell for new content. I am out.